What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap in on this one right here, man. Had to tap in on this one right here. And what it is, man, this dude Fousey, he's a YouTuber, immigrant, you know, from some Brazil or somewhere. I don't, he's, foreigner, but thing is, so here's the thing. So he's with this guy right here. This dude, he's a YouTuber, Dub Family. That's his channel, and it's just, I've watched a few of his videos. It's okay, actually. It's okay, Thing is, so this is a lesson here, actually, too, real quick. So look at this. So you have this guy right here who says the N-word, while he's rapping and stuff, right? And he's, rapping to this guy here. Okay. You would think like, there's a thing here though. There's a thing here. This guy right here is not Black American. As you see my shirt, reparations now, cut the check. He's not, this has nothing to do with him, But this guy right here, he's not Black American. He's African. This guy, yeah, he's African. He's from, like, I think he said like Nigeria or Kenya. He's African. He's African. This guy right here, he's not Black American. He's not foundational Black American. But if you see him, look at him. You think he's a black person. A foundational black, a black person, in America, from America. You would, he doesn't talk with an accent or anything like that, but yeah, he's that's where his background from. He's not foundational Black American, whereas like people like me, I have no ties to there's nobody in my family from no Africa. You know what I'm saying? All the family that's here, that's been here, all the stories to tell are the stories of slave stories and just different things like that. The history is here from us. For my people. His people, it's a different ball game, you know what I'm saying? And so in a lot of cases, they don't feel like we feel about that word or things like that. You know what I'm saying? They might to a certain degree, but they can blow it off, laugh it off. And that's kind of like, what he did. Whereas this guy here, Fousey, he was disrespectful with it. And it'll show in this video on how it can make you feel being a black person, because you're the one being really disrespected. And it was disrespectful for him to even do that with them, because you could tell, even so, you being in America, you know what all this means and stuff. And so it just kind of made them like at a pause, like, damn. But let's tap in real quick, man. Let's get to this video, man, so y'all can see what I'm talking about here, man. Let's do that, man. Fair use, by the way. Fair use, fair use.
Potatoes, the broke niggas I hated. Hey, we made it. Your son out in Barbados. Cheese, eggs, and potatoes. The broke niggas I hated. The old hoes we dated. Look, mama, we made it. Your son out in Barbados. Cheese, eggs, and potatoes.
Talking about some dog. See, look at him.
He can actually be a rapper.
And he doesn't look at him. You see how he was sitting up there looking after he know what he said. He didn't, it wasn't like, it wasn't no good intentions behind him saying that. He know what he did. Just the way he looked, and they go, you think I could be a rapper? Like, dude, non-blacks do stupid stuff that they know is offensive to black people, and then they'll know it's wrong, and then they'll just say something stupid like that. You think I could be a rapper, but you don't you're not sincere about anything. But you know, but and you know, you can tell this dude feels some kind of, you know, feels it made the situation awkward. That's what it does when you non-blacks come around black people with all that old bull crap. You just really you might not want you know, you might not want a decent, you know, interaction with that black person. Maybe you can't be wanting that, you know, if you spewing words like that in front of them around us. I mean, you can't want anything good. You don't care. But let's carry on.
Anybody for rap. What if I'm getting canceled on the internet? Like anybody for rap. You think I can actually be a rapper? I feel like anybody for rap. What if I'm getting canceled on the internet right now? What? I said the N-word.
See?
You gonna be canceled for 3 days.
Like I say, this guy he's from Africa, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but you see, look how you trying to, you see how he just threw it away like it's not, you know, like, you're going to be canceled for 3 days. All that, you know, he don't want to offend nobody. He doesn't care if he offends anybody. He cares if he offends him. You're going to be in there for 3 days. I mean, but you see, it should have, you know, I think at that moment, but he's not black American. It was a little bit time for seriousness with that, in my opinion. You know, you don't have to sock him or nothing like that, yank him up by his collar. You don't have to do nothing like that. But, you know, it was, you know, express, you know, which I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't have, but express your approval of that word being thrown around in your face. You know, I mean, it messes up everything. Interaction just, you know, makes you look bad, you know. He just made himself look bad is what he did, because this is just not the time right now, man. It really ain't. It really ain't the time to be just throwing that word around like that, man. And then thinking it ain't gonna be no black backlash or somebody ain't gonna say something about it. Well, he's not, because he'll, you know, his background will make him turn the other cheek. Because first thing he gets, oh, well, my people were, you know, they were in Africa. They weren't the ones that was here that was being whipped and, you know, and all that, and slaves and being called that word. So it doesn't affect me that much, you know, so that's why he just trashed it too. Oh, you just be suspended for 3 days. Whatever. But look.
You gonna be canceled for 3 days. When I started in 2016, cancel culture was real. Now, there is no cancel culture.
Look at him. He ain't got to be doing all that. Because he know, let's be honest, he know who's he's offending. He's not talking to the United States of America or just America. He's talking about black people. He know who's offended by that word. You know what I'm saying? But watch this.
They can say whatever the fuck they want. Y'all let fucking sexual assault predators back on the
Check
system.
him out.
Y'all let rape.
You don't even know what he's talking about. We don't do that. White people do that.
Racists back on the system.
Talking about race.
Y'all let
Hold on. You talking about racist? He's the one being racist.
Radicals on the system. Y'all let racists back on the system.
Look at
y'all let radicals on the system. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all pick and choose who makes it in this game and who to forgive and who do not. Suck my dick. I prove myself. Nigga.
Oh, look at how you laugh. That wasn't.
We made it.
Is it me? But that wasn't funny. That was not funny. But you see, this is what he did to overlook what he just said. I mean, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, you know, and it's just the way he did it too. It's the way he did it too. Nigga. You know who that's for, and he's not foundational black American, so he doesn't feel like that's for him or towards him. Or even if it's supposed to be, he could, oh, I'm African, man. My people didn't go through that. That's what, you know. And so this is what we have here. We have immigrants amongst us. So you have, on the other hand, you have bitter immigrants like this who's eager to just throw the N-word around in our face, and don't like black people anyway. You wish you was white. You wish you was more accepted to be white, but you're not. And so you're angry about that. Black people probably, well, we have been the only ones accepting to immigrants like that, and this is what we get. Over the years, they felt like, hey, I'm not a target. I'm not as much of a target to white people as they are. Okay, so now they're coming out. They're coming out and saying, hey, yeah, N-word, N-word, N-word. Oh, you got a problem with me saying the N-word? Oh man, you guys are letting rapists out. Oh, you guys are letting radicals out. All that old stupid stuff, because it makes no sense for you to say that word. On the other hand, too, you got this black immigrant here who can come around, act like us, look like us, but when something real goes down, he can, tiptoe out of it and say, "Hey, I'm from Liberia. My people are from Liberia, so I don't have the same connection or history as those black Americans who would be offended by that word." I guess, keep doing what you're doing, but, we have to know who's who. And, yeah, he's not foundational black American. Of course, he's a flat-out immigrant. From bum Fousey. I don't pay no attention to him, Fousey. I wouldn't want to. But yeah, man. This is what we're dealing with in a lot of cases, man. And there's a lot of these immigrants that do this stuff too, want to throw the N-word around, Hispanics and all that, and people like him. Oh yeah, I hope you are canceled. You don't have nothing to offer. But yeah, that's I didn't like that. Me, myself, as a foundational black American, I didn't like that, And like I say, you don't gotta pound them out, beat them up, but you can express your dislike for him throwing that word around like that in the way he's doing it, especially, you know what I'm saying, and then picking at it. But I guess it would take a foundational black American to kind of have a, to at least even let him, say something, which he didn't. So, and like I say, he's a YouTuber. He do what he do. Some of his videos are okay, but when I found out that he wasn't foundational black American, okay, well now you gotta be careful. Cats like this, that's just the reality and the truth. And here we go. This is the proof. He allowed it. They will allow it. Probably not all, because it's being thrown either way it go. It's just you finding an escape route to say, "Oh, I'm Jamaican. I'm from Kenya," and all this other stuff, just to make an excuse to get out. That's why we say, no, we're the only real black people in America, man. Because everything that goes with black history is our history, and we're the ones that is passionate about it, and we're the ones who care. These other people, immigrants who come here from all these other places, even if they got black skin, they don't care about the black history here. They're just here up under the umbrella and here to benefit off of the lane that we created that makes you being black look cool. And then especially when you're able to dress like us and everything and talk like us. Oh yeah, well now you can make some money and you acting like us, but you're not really. And then you'll get here and say, "Oh, you'll claim an American city," and if somebody don't dig in far enough, we won't know that you're a foreigner really, or you come from a foreigner family. And y'all history, what's inside you is not like us. Respectfully, it's just not. And we just need to know who's who and why certain things happen like that. Like he allowed that to happen, without nothing being said. You know, but you know, nobody's perfect. You can't catch everybody who's doing it, but sometimes it's just a little too disrespectful. And I feel like in his case, it was just too much room to say, like, man, come on now. You know, I'm one of them black people who don't like that word being thrown around, and you know, so not like that, especially, man. You know, but and nobody wants to be looked at as, you know, a lot of them black people don't want to be looked at as somebody that's complaining or crying, you know, because that's what they try to do. They try to shame you into saying something about them using that word. That's their only defense, being stupid. Oh, yeah. You just showing out for white people. Just so you could show white people that you could say it and get away with it. That's what a lot of these immigrants will do. On account of, you know, showing white people, hey, I don't like these yada means. Because if I did, I would be more respectful than that. And not use the word. I mean, it's not biting your tongue. You ain't got to use that word. I didn't hear that black guy use that. I didn't hear him use the word. Why are you using it? You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, that's just how they are, man. These non-blacks. In some cases, man, it's coming back to that time where we're gonna have to, you know, start checking them on it. Let's keep it 100, cause it's unnecessary, man. Oh, you know, you ain't gotta come in my space making me uncomfortable. Hell, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. But yeah, man, I had to speak up on that, say my little piece. Fousey, you foul. And dude, I hope you are canceled. You suck for that. You know, and you deserve to be called a race. You're the racial slurs for you immigrants like you, the sand. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you are called. You know, it is what it is, man. But I could go on and on. But that's my take. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this clown, you know, doing unnecessary stuff. That's unnecessary. You people are stupid for wanting to say it. Stuff that if we say it, get out our mix. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. Let us say it. You don't have, there's nothing that grants you to feel like you should have to want to say a word just because one group is saying it to each other. Or just saying it in general. Then you don't gotta say that. What's wrong with you? Lord, man. People dumb. That's how grown-ups are being dumb, man. But that's, you know, that's my take on it, man. Another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man. Suckers.